The numbers entered into the gate count form in the morning and in the evening populate this gate count spreadsheet. The gate count spreadsheet uses the numbers entered to calculate the number of people who have entered or left the library that day. So the number of people who pass through the library. Sometimes there are often errors when entering the information that need to be corrected before we can get an accurate picture of the number of people in and out every day. So the information entered first thing in the morning. So this one you can see 8-8. They entered the morning gate count at 8:45 in the morning. You can see those two opening fields are entered. And then again in the evening, 16:55, they entered the closing gate count. The formula is set into column H to figure out how many people who have entered the library during that day. So the closing gate count minus the opening gate count gives us the total number of people through the library in a day. So as I go through here, we see that looks fairly good. And then I get to one that's a negative number, negative 472,000. So we'll need to figure out what's wrong there. First, I'm going to click into the cell button and see what's going on. And then I'm going to look at the numbers used. So here's our morning one here. 525396, and here I have 52420, so this one should have been 525. So I'm going to click into that box, enter that missing 5, and now I'm to 269, which is more reasonable for a break time day count. The next thing I have here is a value. So let me look at the numbers entered there. So here we have someone who's put the P that shows on the screen on the gate count into the field. So we need to remove that before it will treat it as a number. So I'm going to again click in the cell and then up in the formula bar, just delete the P from both of those. And now again it's showing me a negative. I'm going to drag that formula down just to make sure it's using the correct formula. So no. Again, then I'm going to look here. And so this one is 166087. And this is 166111. So there's an extra number in there. I'm going to take out one of the ones. Nope, now I'm still incorrect. I'm down to a negative 500. So let's see, the opening gate count should be similar to a closing gate count, so I'm going to compare these two numbers. 525670, 525672, okay, so those are close. 66087, 66110, okay. 525788, 525810. Okay, those are similar enough. And this one I'm thinking should be a 6. 166. Okay, so I've corrected that, and now we're up to almost 500, which is similar to the days before. So that looks good. The next thing we have here is a large negative number, and I can see that there are the opening gate count for the 23rd and the opening gate count for the 24th, but no closing gate count for the 23rd. So I need to insert that. Again, I'm going to click on the line and then do a right click and insert one above, which will give me a blank to fill in. And I'm going to use the morning gate count from the 24th to fill that line in. 526720 and 168180, and then again I'm going to select a formula cell that is working, drag the formula down, which will copy it, and then it will fill it in. Again, I still have something wrong because it's telling me there's 7,000 people. That seems unreasonable for one day. So let me take another peek at those numbers. Here I can see that this one says 520 instead of 526 as the one above and below does. So I'm going to assume that should be a 6 and correct that. And now, again, we have a much more reasonable number, similar to the number that we had above. So again, when you're looking through these, there's several things to look for to correct. If you have a value or a very large number or a large negative number, take that as a clue that you will need to go through these and make sure that the numbers have been entered correctly and that you have both an opening and closing gate count for each day.